So do you recognize any of these men?
I was hiding in the bathroom stall, so I didn't see his face, but he was singing along to the music at the bar.
Do you remember what he was singing?
I think it was that song, I Want It That Way.
Backstreet Boys, I'm familiar. Okay, number one, can you please sing the opening to the song I Want It That Way?
Really? Okay. You are my fire.
Alright, number two, keep it going.
The one desire.
Number three.
Believe when I say.
Number four.
I want it that way.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Now number 5.
I never wanna hear you say,
Woo!
I want it that way.
Chills. Literal chills.
It was number 5. Number 5 killed my brother.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that part.
Good afternoon. Today is Monday, February 22nd.
Now over to Amanda with some more announcements.
Thank you. The quote of the day today is, "To appreciate the beauty of a snowflake, it is necessary to stand out in the cold," by Aristotle. Lunch for today is a main meal of chicken tenders with whole grain dinner roll and macaroni and cheese or turkey and cheese on whole grain roll. Lunch for tomorrow is a main meal of meatball sandwich on whole grain roll or PB&J Uncrustable. Now over to a weather report.
Welcome back, CV. My name is Devin, and I'm your weather guy for today. Currently, it is 29 degrees out, a little bit overcast. We have a high of 37 degrees and a low of 26 degrees today. It should get a little warmer around this morning, actually, at around 9 a.m., and we have an 89% chance of rain that will go up throughout the day. Anyway, that's all I have for today, so now we're to headline news. Hold on. Hello, Mr. President.
Hello. Hello.
Well, we begin with that breaking news from Colorado. A mid-air emergency on board a Boeing 777 passenger plane, an engine failing shortly after takeoff. New images showing the plane in the air, smoke trailing behind and coming from the right engine. Pieces of the plane raining to the ground in a Denver suburb, littering an athletic field. One piece puncturing a hole in the roof of a home you see right there. And take a look, this piece landing in the front yard of a home, missing it by just a matter of feet. People on the ground say that they heard a loud explosion, then saw smoke trailing from the plane, the pilot calling a mayday before a white-knuckle return to the airport. ABC's Gio Benitez leads us off with the details just coming in.
Tonight, dramatic new images from a Boeing 777 making an emergency landing. The engine almost entirely exposed, fire clearly visible. Debris falling from the sky. The United Airlines pilot calling in a mayday.
Mayday, Mayday, United 328 Heavy, Mayday, Mayday aircraft just experienced engine failure, need a turn immediately.
Massive metal pieces from the engine landing in front yards and sports fields in several neighborhoods just outside Denver. United Airlines Flight 328 departed Denver International Airport at 12:49 p.m. local time, headed toward Honolulu. Shortly after takeoff, at 1 o'clock, the plane experiencing a right engine failure, forcing the crew to turn it around and make that emergency landing.
This big ring is actually the nacelle, the very front end of the engine. So you can see when the engine came apart internally, the force was so great that it blew that cover of the engine off and into this neighborhood.
Witnesses reported seeing smoke and hearing a loud boom, but incredibly, nobody on the ground was injured. The FAA tonight saying the plane returned to Denver International Airport and landed safely. The passengers deplaned and were bused to the terminal.
Gio Benitez joins us now. And Gio, this could have ended much differently. What happens next in the investigation?
Well, Whit, we're just getting some new information now. A person familiar with the situation is telling ABC News that investigators will focus on what they call a possible uncontained failure. That is when engine parts just start flying out. This is incredibly rare, so the NTSB is now investigating. Whit.
In the month of February, we celebrate Black History Month. In honor of this, our Power Club is celebrating with Spirit Week. So don't forget, tomorrow is Blackout Day, so be sure to wear all black clothing. Course selection is approaching quickly. Online course selection will take place in early March. Here are some elective options you might want to consider. Now over to an announcement about course selection.
What I love about choir is how fun it is to be in it. We sing music from Disney Love Medley to Sukameya, all the way to silly love songs. And it also gives me the opportunity to sing with people that absolutely love to sing as much as I do. So yeah.
I very much enjoy chorus. I have a lot of friends in chorus, and we do make a lot of friends in chorus and choir.
I think a really good thing about choir is that we get to come together with music, and it's just really fun, and you get to create your own little family. It's not just like, oh, I come to choir and as I sing. It's, no, you come to choir, you sing, and you make friends, and you get really excited and like hyped up with all the energy.
Which singing group should you choose? Chorus is a semester course open to anybody who wants to sing. Concert choir is for our most experienced singers and is offered as a 1 or 2 credit course. If you have any questions, contact Mrs. Carney.
Orchestra in the high school is completely different than what you've ever been a part of before. In the high school, you really learn to develop yourself as a musician individually and as a group. You really start to understand what makes you happy about music.
I love music because it's just something that you can play around with and experiment. You can look up almost like any song in like a score and just play it. I just love playing different songs in my free time, and you guys will love high school music.
I really recommend joining orchestra or joining any of the music ensemble groups that they offer because you get to form brand new friendships, and it's just an overall amazing experience. The conductors and teachers are great. It's just all around such an eye-opener, and it really encourages you to try new things.
Met so many cool people that are really nice, and it's super cool to get to know them and learn to know them. And I've also noticed how much easier I can play things. I look at a piece of music and I definitely see the change that I've grown.
So the reason why I'm in band is because I just love the community there. I've made some of my best friends in band, and I love showing up every single day and just getting to play with all my friends and make music.
I'm in concert band because it's a really great way to start the morning, and I've really learned a lot with my trumpet, and Mr. Nace is a really good band director. He's taught me a lot, and I've grown, and I've really enjoyed my time in the concert band.
I'm in concert band because I really enjoy making music and playing my instrument. I think it's so fun to learn new musical terms, learn new techniques from my instrument, and I also enjoy the community in band.
I love being a part of band because it just feels like a really big family, and I've made so many friends because of it. I just love being there every day, and it's super fun.
Attention all students interested in participating in track and field this spring. There will be an important informational meeting after school tomorrow, February 23rd at 3 in the auditorium mezzanine. Important dates and requirements for the upcoming season will be addressed, and coaches will be present to answer any questions you may have. Now over to Guess That Teacher.
Can you guess this teacher, teen? This teacher teaches in the Health and Physical Education Department. This teacher has been teaching for 21 years. This teacher's interests are competing even when they are fishing. This teacher is Mr. Dave Hartlob.
On Thursday, February 25th, the CVHS Marching Band will be holding an open gym rehearsal from 6 to 9 p.m. These are for anyone interested in possibly participating in the marching band this year, regardless of experience. We welcome anyone, including those who have never played an instrument. Thursday's open gym will be specifically geared towards percussion and color guard members. There will be more open gym rehearsals coming up. Stay tuned for more announcements. If you have any questions, please contact Mr. Nace or see him in the band room, room 140. Now over to Money with Mead.
Hello CV, it's Mrs. Mead with Money with Mead, and I would like to do a special shout out to the Power Club. Now every member of the Power Club, I hope you write down everything that you're doing for this week, and because that is something you should put on your senior award sheets when you're seniors. Yes, seniors, the due date was Friday. However, as of late last night, there was only 113 or so seniors that actually completed the sheet. So since we had 2 virtual snow days last week, I'm going to give you 2 additional days. That means seniors, you have until Wednesday morning, 8 a.m. to finish your senior award sheets. I cannot stress to you enough that everyone in the senior class should fill this out. There's 385 of you, only 113 of you have completed it. You can do the math, it's about 1/3. I know you can do better, and I know you need to do this because I'm telling you, we have awards for every type of student that's graduating from CV. We have some awards that go to students that are just going off to work. We also have some awards going for certificate and associate's degrees. We have some awards going for bachelor's degrees, and some awards are simply just because you were really good at something. So make sure you fill out these sheets so we can actually put your name on the list of considerations for the awards committee. The only other thing I have for this week is, seniors, I also sent an email with all this reminder about the senior award sheets. Please become a member of the Money with Mead Schoology page, because soon, like starting in a week or 2, we're going to have CV scholarships coming in too, on top of community scholarships. So I'll see you next week, and have a good one. Bye!
They try to shut us down and it ain't gon' slide. Only thing I fear is God and he on my side. That's the confidence I got, 'cause he got me. That's why I really feel like you can't stop me. Oh, that's all you got. Come on with it. That's all you got. You can't stop me. You don't got the power. Shut me down. That's not an option. I'm my biggest problem.
There's a homegirls basketball game against Hempfield at 8.
Come out and support the Bucks.
Now over to sports highlights.
Williams is open. Into the box. Williams shot. Save Barbara.
Well, she should have taken that touch a little bit more inside, and that could have opened up different shot selections.
Beatrice. Up the other comes. Cross. Shot was wide.
He had a really good in-to-out run from Alex Morgan. You can see her just hanging on that back line to stay on side, and then she can turn the corner, and now that's going to open up space in the interior.
On the chase. And now they must defend against this.
To go at that center back, get her moving the wrong way, takes that first touch, draws her in a little bit, and then knows exactly where she's going to do. Cut against that momentum and get it on that right leg, and now the whole goal is yours. You get to pick your poison. She opts for the far post. Well, this time it comes from the right side, and it's Lindsay Horan serving that ball into the box. And the U.S. does this. They layer up each player. They get in a certain line in the 18, and Lloyd's hunting for it, but then Rapinoe cuts in at the last moment on Juicinara and connects well with it. Doesn't have to have a lot of power on it, but but it's redirecting it far enough away from Barbara that she...
That's all the announcements we have for you today.
On behalf of WCVH, I'm Shaylee.
Alongside Amanda.
And this is CV Today. Have a snowy Monday.
So